I am super excited about today's Canva video because I'm going to walk you through their entire platform, and by the end of this Canva tutorial, you will learn how to use Canva effectively for your small business, for your Etsy store, Shopify, Pinterest, social media, or pretty much any platform that requires for you to create digital assets. So if you're ready to learn all about Canva tips and tricks, make sure to watch this Canva tutorial for beginners all the way till the end. Hi, and welcome back. If you're new to the channel, my name is Nancy, and I help small business owners turn their passions into profits. Make sure to subscribe to the channel for weekly videos, and let's go ahead and jump right into my computer to get started. Hey everyone, here we are on canva.com. I'm logged in into my account, and one of the most common questions I get all the time is, should I be using the free Canva or should I upgrade to Canva Pro? Now, I highly recommend upgrading to Canva Pro because it does give you all of the features. And with the free one, there are some limitations on what you could do on certain designs depending on the project that you're working with. If you would like to try Canva Pro for free, I will leave my referral link right below in the text box description as well as in the comments. If for whatever reason you cannot find the link, let me know in the comments below. Now, occasionally I might be looking down because I took some notes of important things that I want to share with you guys about Canva. So by the end of this video, you really understand how Canva could definitely help you with your business to grow and take it to the next level with your marketing efforts. So Canva is the perfect tool for social media, for blog graphics, for creating a website, anything that you need, any digital asset that you might need for your business or even personal stuff, you could do on Canva. You could literally create it. And you could actually create complicated designs with just a few clicks while still being able to customize every aspect of that particular design, which is really nice. And you could find templates for anything you might want to design. And even if you feel like graphic editing skills aren't your most vital point, you don't need to worry about it because you get all of these beautiful templates that are pre-made that you could use for your business. Now, keep in mind, Canva also provides you with a massive library of photos, videos, and also fonts that you could use. Especially with the Canva Pro, you get a little bit more. And you could use and you could change all of this. Everything is customizable to your brand colors. You can add your logo, etc. So the list goes on and on and on. So let's go ahead and jump right in to kind of talk about how to use the platform. When you log in, whether you have the free or the paid, this is how it looks. You could search for the templates here, any type of template that you're looking for. You could just start typing in. It will most likely auto-populate it for you. So Instagram posts, Instagram ads, Instagram reels. As you can see, they have a lot of stuff. You could do Facebook if you needed something for Facebook. You could kind of browse through the list. You could type in Pinterest and it would give you all of these ideas as well. You could do website and then you get all of these ideas. As you can see, the list goes on and on and on. You could pretty much select or look for anything that you're looking for, as you can see here. Another way to kind of play around with the platform is by going up here. If you go to templates, you could see the different type of templates that you could use, from social media to personal stuff to business, marketing, education, and things that are currently trending online as well. In addition to that, they do provide a lot of photos. Like I said, they have a massive library full of photos that you could use for your business, for mock-ups, for your website, for social media. I personally use it a lot for Pinterest, for my website, and for mock-ups. Those are kind of like the three main areas. And they have anything from background, nature, animals, food, people, money, babies, all types of different photos depending on what you're looking for. They also have icons. So if you need a social media icon, if you need weather icons, computer icons, any type of icons that you might need for one to use on Instagram or to create a subscribe button for your YouTube channel, or to create little icons or little navigation bars on your website, you could definitely go in here and play around to find those items. They also have a print products, which means that if you need business cards, you could actually use one of the pre-made templates that they sell or that they have on Canva to create your own business card, or you could create your very own custom-made business cards, and you could have them printed out through Canva. I mean, it is really, really cool. So they have from business cards to postcards, invitations. You could create your own mug, flyers, custom t-shirts, etc. You could kind of go through the list and check it out. They also have apps integrated with Canva to make your life a little bit easier. You're able to post from Canva directly to Pinterest or Canva directly to Instagram. They have additional things like a QR code to create a little code that takes your customer to a landing page that you could use that QR code for your thank you business cards, or you could use it for your website or social media to share with other people. So they have a lot of different apps. And then these are just different things that you could do. How to use Canva if you have a Mac, a Windows, an Android, or an iPhone. And then right here, you could just explore the different things about themes, videos, graphic, and charts. So you could use also to create beautiful templates or beautiful presentations if you have to. What I recommend is when you're using Canva, just play around with the different features. Like kind of go through it and look at each one so you can learn how to use it properly. I promise you, it might seem a little bit overwhelming right now, but once you start using it, it will get easier and easier. And it's a great, great platform because you could do everything for your business in this one platform. You don't have to come here just for social media, use another platform for your website, use another platform for Pinterest. You could just do everything here. Literally, that's what I do. And they also have this additional section up here. It's called Learn. And you can actually go through these videos. They have Getting Started with Canva. These are quick tutorials that are going to help you kind of navigate Canva, like what I'm doing right now. They're just a little bit shorter. So if you want to watch like a 1 to 2 minute video, that is the place to go to. They also have Designing with Canva. So if you want to take your skills and take them to the next level, these are the videos that you want to watch. They have Social Media Marketing. So they help you connect and grow your community. So they give you a lot of tips on growing on social media, basically. And they also have Graphic Designs Basic. So learn how to design like a pro. So fonts, colors, and layout. And this is really important. It's more for like branding purposes for your business. And they also have an additional section, branding your business. So building after you have the color palette, you have your fonts, you have your colors, how to kind of take it to the next level with your branding. So you can see they provide a lot of support. And that's what I love about Canva. They have a lot of resources for people that are like, oh, I don't know how to use it. You could definitely either come here and watch any of these videos. And I also have in my YouTube channel an entire playlist of Canva videos that you could watch, and every video is different, obviously. And I'm going to be adding more videos. So this playlist is definitely going to keep growing. So make sure that you subscribe to the channel so you'll have access to the additional videos as well. So I wanted to show you some things within Canva once you start using it. So let's say that you're going to create an Instagram post. This is the type of template that you're currently using. When you click on Instagram posts, you could use any of these pre-made beautiful templates that they provide you, or you could create one from scratch. It really is up to you which one you want to go to. I sometimes create some from scratch, and sometimes it's just a lot easier to use the ones that are pre-made because it saves me a lot of time as well. So you could literally come in here, and any of these that you're like, oh, I kind of like this one here. You could just click on it. You would click on customize this template. Now keep in mind, you could use this for your business, but you cannot download it and sell it as your own. You can't download Instagram templates that are pre-made and sell as your own. Now you could use this to advertise for your business and promote it on social media, your website, any type of marketing outlet that you use. That's totally fine. So really understand the difference of using it versus selling it. Now, can you create Instagram templates from scratch? and sell those on platforms like Etsy, your own website, yes, you can as well. But make sure to read the terms and conditions to understand what are the do's and don'ts of doing that. But I wanted to show you some cool tricks right here when you're using this. So this is what you get. You could pretty much edit all of this here. As you can see, I could change the color of the little square. So let's say I wanted to change that to a lighter pink. I could do that. I could change the background of this photo. So like for me that I do more Etsy coaching and like small business tips, what I could do is I could go to photos right here and I could do a quick search. I could say blogger, right? And I could look through all of these beautiful pictures here and I could say, okay, I kind of like this one here, and I could drag it and drop. And look at how cool that looks already. I actually prefer this one than the one they actually came with. You could customize this little circle right here. So the color of it. So let's say I wanted to use one of my branding colors and I wanted to make it a little bit more pink. I could do that. And if you go here, you can actually upload images. You could upload videos and you could upload audio that you're using for your whatever you're using at the current moment. So for instance, I'm going to grab one of my photos here. As you can see, I use Canva quite often, and so does my husband with his pictures there. But here we go. So we have a picture of me. So you could do that as well. Upload one of your images and you could pretty much customize all of this here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to kind of walk you through here and then kind of show you as well. So right here this is the template that you picked or that I picked in the beginning, but it will always give you additional options here. So you could always either add a new page right here and kind of browse through these and see if any of these resonate with whatever project you're currently doing. Keep in mind, you could edit and customize everything on the photo. From the text, you could change it to the color, to the background color, to the picture in here, and to the call to action right here. So that's one way, is to browse here and see what you see. Another cool way is just to search what you're looking for. Let's say that you are a blogger like myself. You could type blogger and it's going to give you, I'm just going to delete this one and have a blank one. It's going to give you different blogging type of posts that you could use. So that you could use for social media, which in this case is Instagram. So these are different ones here that you could use to promote your new blog. You see how it says blog up here, and then you could put your website and you could put whatever you're talking about right here. Another way to search for stuff is, let's say that you are in the field of your real estate agent. You type in real estate, do a search, and here are some posts that you could use for your next open house, right? You could put a picture here, you could put your website or your contact information. Keep in mind, all of this could be changed. You could add more information if you wanted to as well. You could make a carousel ad where you showcase like the main photo, and you have additional photos of each of the rooms in the house as well. So keep that in mind, and you could browse through here and see all the different real estate postings that you could use for your real estate business. This goes for pretty much any niche. It doesn't matter what you sell. Let's say you sell jewelry. You could do a quick search and you could get some ideas. We keep in mind that a lot of this is you could remove and just add your own stuff. If you like this right here, how this looks, because it looks pretty cool, what you could do literally is just grab these items that you like, copy, start a new page, paste, and the picture came, but what we want to do is get rid of that image, right? So there we go. You could select the image, get rid of it, and then put your own image. So if you have rings or you have necklace, you can actually replace that here and add your own, and look at how cool that looks. That's how easy it is to use. It's just you have to play around with it a little bit more, get used to using it, and then become creative. And the more you use it, especially if you feel like I'm not creative at all, I guarantee you that if you keep using it and using it over time, your creative side will start coming out and you're like, oh my God, I'm more creative than I ever thought. So keep that in mind. You come in here, if you're a YouTuber like I am, you'll come in here and you could find templates that you could use to promote your latest video. So it's that simple. It's just really thinking about what you're looking for and then just doing a quick search, and most likely you will find something that will work for you or something that you could change a little bit to your aesthetic, to your colors, add your own products, etc. So that's what the templates are for right here. And what's cool about it as well, if you click on this little settings right here, you could pick templates that have a certain color. So if you want to choose a color for your business, you could do that as well. So let's say I wanted to find templates that were orange or this kind of orangey colors, it will go ahead and organize that for me as well. So let's go ahead and reset this, clear all. Another thing is going right here on elements. Elements are things that you could use, graphic designs, shapes, frames that you could use for your posts, whatever you're using at that moment. So you could actually go through recently used, and this will show you everything you have used from photos, audio, frames, elements, etc. Or you could just kind of go through these here, and you can also do a search up here. So let's say I wanted to put a microphone here for some reason. I could type in microphone, and it's going to do a search, and these are all the things that I could use. Now, if you have the free version, what I recommend is clicking on settings, clicking on free, and applying the filter. So these are all the free ones that you currently could use. If you have the Pro, you don't have to filter it out to free, because with the Pro one, you could use both the free and paid ones. If you need just a static image, meaning you don't want it to move, you just click on static. If you want an animation, like something that does move, you could go ahead and click on that, and these are all videos and animations. You could pretty much find anything that you're looking for. As you can see, I found here some rainbows that are animated that I could add to this. And keep in mind, anytime that you have a post and maybe you want to turn it into an actual video, if you add one of these animations to your post, now this post, when you download it, you can actually download it as an MP4. It will be like a little video, even though this is like the only thing that is moving. Or you could have some sort of call to action that's moving, like a little arrow pointing to whatever you want the prospective buyer to take notice of. But right here is where you search for all sorts of things. You could type in flowers, pretty much anything that you need for your posts, anything that you're looking that is relevant, or maybe you want to create something from scratch. Now, uploads is what I said earlier. You could upload images, you could upload pictures of your products, you could upload pretty much anything that is JPEG and PNG. You could upload videos, as you can see right here. I have tons of videos as well. And you could upload audio. So any audio that you're using for maybe this here, maybe you create a little post where you want to add audio to it, you could do so as well. Photos is what we looked at a few minutes ago. You could find photos just about anything that you want. You could come up here and put backgrounds, and it will give you all of these cool, beautiful backgrounds that you could use, see, and put in behind. As you can see, they have a huge selection. Again, if you're using the free or paid, just select. If you're using the free, I would just click on free. That way you don't waste your time looking at things that you have to pay for. If you're using the Pro, then I don't necessarily will tell you to put that setting. Just leave it alone and you could just browse. But as you can see, you could pretty much find anything that you need. If you live in a certain state, I live in Chicago, and you need like pictures from Chicago, you can actually find some, as you can see right here. You could just go through the list, use any of these for your Instagram, for your graphic designs in your blog, whatever you're looking for. If you want to say we're based in Chicago and you wanted a picture of that, you could do that, right? It's so cool. Text is just what you heard. Text is where you go and you could use any of these here. I particularly use this one a lot. You could use of any of these pre-made designs. So let's say you wanted to use this one here. I'm just going to do a blank one here, and I'm going to put this one. And as you can see, you could use this. And then another cool thing about this is you go to effects, And you could play around with it. You could make different effects. So they have this one here. They have this one that has a shadow. You could change the color right here, as you can see, of the shadow. They have this one, which is like a little lift. They have this one, which is called a hollow splice. I use this one a lot. Echo, I like that one a lot. You could change the color here. Glitch, this is like the TikTok logo. Neon, this is the one that we had prior before. You could wrap the text like that in a curve or none. But this is to kind of show you the different things that you could do, so you could learn how to use all of these things. In addition to that, this is a really cool, this right here. This is more for if you want to create variations of different posts that you're creating, you could play around with it. I'll give you an example. I'm going to delete this. Let's say this post is good to go. I'm happy with it. And I wanted to create a different variation of it. I could actually do that by clicking one of these. And it's going to change the font. It's going to change the color. And it gives you a little preview of that particular font right here. So you could see it. And as you can see, I created the same post with the same verbiage, but it's a different design, in other words. And this is a really cool tool if you use Pinterest and you need to create multiple pins and you're like, oh, I have to create like 5 pins for this Etsy product or 5 pins for this blog article. This is a faster way to create different pins that are different variations of each other, like they're kind of different, really, really quick. And it's really nice to do this. You could kind of go through the entirety of it. You could select your branding colors as well if you wanted to, and it will go ahead and do that as well. Down here is just audio. You could upload audio that you purchased to use for your business, or you could use any of the free ones or pro, and you could also categorize, say, by vocals and instrumentals. Down here is videos. I use a lot of these as well. Sometimes I use these to create like a pin for Pinterest. I could show you really quick here so you guys can see how easy it is to use them. So let's say I wanted to use this money one. I'm talking about, I don't know, how to make money online. I could easily just do something like this, right? Put this in this corner. And then what I could do is go to elements. And then what I could do is go to lines and shapes. I could get this square right here. I could put it on this side. Make it a little bit longer. Change the color. Let's say I wanted to use my branding colors. And then I could do text T. A really shortcut is if you do Command T. Oh, not Command T. Sorry about that. If you do T, not Command T, just press the letter T. This shows up for you here. And now you could say how to make money using, let's say, YouTube. And you could create something like this that it plays in the background, the money, right? Obviously, you could fix it and make it look much better than this by putting this up here. You could put a picture of you here, maybe down here you could put your website address. So you can make it better. Then you would download this as an MP4 and it would be a video on one side and your text on the other side. So you could create cool stuff like this for your business to stand out, to make something different with the video section here. And you could pretty much find anything here from something like this to sunsets. And they have some beautiful ones for sunsets, as you can see here. You could use some of these videos just to showcase them in Facebook, or maybe you're doing something inspirational, right? Depending on what niche you're in. Down here on background, this just gives you different types of backgrounds that you could use. These are some of the most recently ones that I use that I actually like. So as you can see, that's a really cool background there that you could put behind a photo. For instance, let's say I wanted to use this as my background. I could actually upload my photo. I'll show you something really cool right now. So I'm just going to upload this photo here. Excuse my smile there. It's kind of to the side. But if I wanted to, if you have Canva Pro, you could actually remove the background. If you go to edit image and you go right here and be background remover, it takes a few seconds to remove the background. I absolutely love this feature. I use it all the time, from my YouTube thumbnails to my blog to create little subscriber buttons. I use it for many, many things. But as you can see, you could create something like this really cool with your own image. And you could create something like that. You could create a profile picture for your LinkedIn, for your Facebook account, for your personal account, right? Where this is the background of your photo. But it's really cool if you start using it and learning how to use it. You'll start being like, oh my God, I didn't know I could do this. I didn't know I could do that. So it's really, really cool. You could do stuff like this. Another feature is the QR code. This is really good for anyone out there that wants to create like a little QR code that people could go ahead and swipe with their camera, and it will take them to a landing page, whether it's their website, their social media handle, their email list. And all you need to do is just pretty much enter the website. So I'm just going to put my website really quick here. And all you do is enter the URL, whether it's your website, your Etsy store, your Shopify store, whether it's your homepage of your Etsy store, or a specific product or collection that you have. You could do that as well. This is the QR code here. You could add this to a business card. You could add it to a thank you card that you ship out to customers. You could put it in social media. Obviously, I suppose you could pretty much use it anywhere on your website. So this is a cool way to generate a code that people just swipe with their camera, and it takes them directly to whatever website you put here. And this is free to use. Free to use. There are websites out there that do charge for you to create or generate a code. In addition to that, it's really cool because they have emojis that you could use. Sometimes I use some of these for my YouTube thumbnails. Like maybe I need to put like a emoji with money, right? I could go in here and use this and add it to my thumbnail, add it to social media, wherever I'm using it at. So play around with that as well. And I'm here, this is really cool because you could upload your logo. So you could upload your logos if you have multiple businesses. You could upload your profile picture. And it's nice because every time that you're working on one of your pins or you're working on one of your posts, you don't need to, go find this file. It's already saved within Canva. So it's already handy, it's already in there. It's very convenient to have this, especially for branding purposes, that you could just, click on it and add it to whatever marketing piece you're working on. And then down here, it just has additional things. A lot of these we already cover from the homepage. So graphics and charts are here, folders. They have all of these apps that you could integrate with Canva. They have additional apps here. If you don't know some of these and you're curious, just click on it, just read, just learn, You never know. You might click on something and be like, this is the best app I've ever used before. You never know what you will find that maybe before you never heard of or never used before. I know for me, I learned this website, Pexels, by using Canva. This is a website where you could download images and videos, and they have really great images. So that's why using this and experimenting and clicking everywhere is beneficial for you when you're using the platform, because the more you know about this platform and all of the capabilities of it, the easier it will be for you to justify paying a monthly fee because you know of all the advantages. But if you really don't understand the platform, you're not going to really take in the value that they actually provide you with and how much time you'll be saving by having everything in one place where you could just go back and edit and do all of your designs for your business to grow. As you can see, me and my husband use it quite a lot. It's not something that I'm just telling you to use. It's something that I use a lot. And they have this section here as well. You can actually upload your brand kit. And your brand kit is essentially like your colors of your aesthetic, like the colors of your brand. And you could upload it. You could also upload your fonts that you use for your brand. Again, it's just so much easier when you're creating a piece of content to have these things already in here. You don't have to go find the color, the hex number. You don't have to upload additional files. It's going to save you so much time. And it saves in your app as well. So if you're using your mobile phone and you need to create something really quick, it's in there as well, which is really, really great. If you have a team with the Canva Pro, you can add up to 5 people on your team with no extra charge, which is really, really nice. So if you have your husband helping you, or maybe you have a partner that works with your business, you can actually add them. And this is folders. We have a couple folders here. Folders are just, you could create mini folders to organize your digital assets or organize your projects, which sometimes it really helps you having these folders. Another thing that I use Canva a lot for is for doing presentations. I don't know if you guys have ever done one, but you could use it for your own business. Maybe you want to do a presentation with your employees, or maybe you are a YouTuber like me, or maybe you do both. I do workshops where I use Canva to do presentations, and then I also use Canva to record my videos and then publish it on YouTube as well. But if you go to presentations, this is what you get. You get all of these beautiful pre-made templates. Obviously, you could create one from scratch. You could pick one of these and fix it, right? Rearrange it any way that you want. And these are all the different pages that you get with this particular one. As you can see, everything on this particular presentation, you could edit, you could change the colors, you could add your own photos. It's really, really neat. And once you're ready to record, you just go up here and you click on present. And if you have a software like I do now with Camtasia that's recording my actual screen, when you click on present, because it's recording your screen, you could just start talking and your presentation is on the screen. It's really, really cool. I highly recommend looking at it. You could do sell pages by doing this, like whatever products you sell, you could create a little presentation of it. You could use this for real estate listings, right? If you have or if you're trying to showcase yourself as a realtor and you need to do a presentation to a new client of why they should hire you, right? Maybe you're doing a workshop, maybe you're trying to create something for your group and you do a little presentation here so you could share with your team members, right? It just depends on what you're working for. A lot of teachers use this. A lot of educators out there use this. A lot of motivational speakers use these platforms. It's really, really great. As you can see, there's so many things you could do. You could also animate any type of template from presentations to Instagram posts to Facebook posts. You could make this animated, as you can see here. You could choose any of these, and when you're doing the presentation, it becomes animated. You could apply a different animation for each page. You could do the same animation for each page. It really depends on what you want to do. But as you can see, there's so many things that you could do with Canva. It's just pretty much going in here, playing around with it, getting educated on the different things that they offer, and then going through it and trying it out and trying these different things that they provide you, from mock-ups to video presentations that you could do, social media templates, pretty much anything you want to create, you could literally create it on Canva. Guys, this is my tutorial on Canva. If you have any questions about anything that I mentioned, let me know in the comments below. I am an open book, and I definitely want to help out as many people as I can to get comfortable with the platform. And let me know if you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a like. Please share it on your favorite platform, and don't forget to subscribe. Thanks for watching. I'll see you on the next video.